It's recording.
Oh, I'm sure they're fish. Sit on the plate.
I don't know if I need to.
Crispy fish.
Do you know what you'd like to start off with, sir?
Yeah, can I get the dark helmet?
Absolutely. I'll do a dark helmet for you.
What kind of sodas do you have?
We have 4 house-made sodas. We have root beer, cream, orange, and grape for flavors. Okay. And there's free refills on those, so don't be shy about drinking.
All right, thank you.
It's for you, sir.
I'll get the dark helmet.
Dark helmet for you as well. Sounds good. For you, sir.
Dark helmet.
Dark helmet as well.
You want a root beer? Come on.
If you guys are having the same type of beer, would you be interested in doing a pitcher and then just kind of bring in some glasses?
Yeah, we can
Might as
do
well.
that.
Yeah. Do you know who else will be having dark helmet?
Don't know. We'll find out when we get down that
I'll
one.
bring glasses as needed, but I'll start you off with a pitcher for now.
Yeah, that'll work. Since we're all getting the tree, might as well get a picture.
At that point.
I'm not driving, I can get shit first.
Why wasn't it designated driver?
I was telling Rick and them.
You'd hand me the keys over that
I
fast.
was telling Rick and them about the kid in your daycare with the bears suck.
And then the following Monday he comes in and he's like, Easton likes bears. But then come to find out they have a trap camera in their woods and they saw a bear on it. So I'm thinking that's why the whole bear suck came out.
Sinners, so forth.
I forget what I would.
I know.
I forget what we did once.
Yeah.
I got 2 more charged batteries and another memory card. And I'll just go through and clip stuff and maybe put stuff to music. And
That'll be cool.
it's wide enough view, it's going to get everybody but like me and you.
And I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that, Fred.
You're chilling.
We have angry birds going on.
Yeah, I left and I remembered the camera and forgot my phone. So I can't check in. You don't do that. Did you check in here?
I will.
Check in with me and then I'll accept it when I get back.
I think it's plain, so I'll do it later.
Yeah, that's fine. Check in with me and then
Remind me.
I held the door and everyone's surprised I kept holding the door. You're all coming in. Why should I?
You guys slam it in their face. I mean,
Yeah, about an hour and 20 minutes on the memory card that's in there, and I got 2 hours and 40 minutes on the other one. And I got 2 more batteries. I should get about as much life with the battery as the memory card.
We'll have our drinks first and we'll have the appetizers and then we'll get our food.
Yeah, we're trying to figure out what to do. I said, bring the GoPro and set it up and let it just record.
there you go. That works.
We'll go with spicy else.
Although the Brew Bend sounds good too.
That does sound good.
It does, doesn't it?
Too many things. That should make it go to the house if she wanted to get it.
Your mouth cracks me up. Sounds unfortunate. I'm like, oh.
Right?
You know, title tells you coming with Fred.
And then it's going to ask if I'll allow to check it. And then we're checking. Yeah, I'm gonna drive up.
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
Gonna drive up probably Saturday morning to watch Ben Bowl since I'm not scheduled.
That's what I wanted to ask you. Saturday. You want to go up to one of the bowling alleys and watch somebody bowl for a little bit? Yeah.
See up at Dale? What's the West?
Not at this. Oh yeah, I volunteered at it. That was a lot of fun. This is Special Olympics. volunteered at that. It was a lot of fun. I was with like the really little kids. There's one kid who like couldn't keep it on the land, and when he finally did, like everybody cheered
Yeah.
for him. You couldn't help but be happy.
Oh yeah,
You have to
exactly.
get up early compared to what you normally do when you're with me.
She can sleep in the car.
You ain't sitting up in the car for long.
God knows I've wanted to when I'm driving.
Oh wait.
Don't worry, I'll be in that mode when I drive back.
Thank you.
Right here. We didn't have enough room on my tray for the glasses, so I'm just going to make a separate trip for that in just a moment.
That'll work. All right, I'm good. How about you guys?
So we've got beer.
Makes me think of the chop with the beer. The guys with the big glasses at the judging table.
I don't know, the elk burger sounds good, the blue bend sounds good.
Yeah. Lots of stuff sounds good.
Peanut butter and bacon. Burger. That could be interesting.
Hey, Rick. Rick, what beer you guys get?
We got Dark Helmet.
Alright, here we are.
Like may the Schwartz be with you. They're making a sequel to that.
No way.
Baseball
Yes, they are.
They are. They announced it.
Oh my gosh. How many years later?
Better late than never.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god.
Yeah, they're making a sequel to it.
Wow.
Brett?
May the Schwartz will hold it. See, it's my beer.
Fred got more beer than Fred.
Sucks to be Fred.
It's more. See, I had to hold my beer in front of the camera.
Oh, that's probably a bad place to put beer.
We'll get it in the camera anyway. I can always change the angles, which I'm going to do here and there to get more people. And then I'll push it a little bit that way and tip it this way.
No, bad place to put the big beer.
Yeah, wave at the camera, Lita. You're being filmed. Say hi.
I think that's a
You said wait at the camera, you can't film.
I'm going to get a harness I can put on the dog and get the dog's eye view of the camera. Yeah, they make one.
I'm sure they do.
I've got. Oh, the fish is good some.
No fish and chips.
I don't know what the hell it was.
Small fish and chips. Sir?
I think I'll have the spicy elk burger.
How would you like that cooked?
Medium.
Medium. Any bacon on the elk burger?
Yes, sir.
And pub fries, sweet potato fries, cucumber salad.
Let's go with the cucumber salad.
Sounds great. For you, sir?
I'll get the spicy elk burger.
Spicy elk burger as well. How would you like it cooked?
Medium.
Medium. Would you want to add some bacon on there?
Sure, why not?
And pub fries, sweet potato fries, or cucumber salad?
Sweet potato fries.
And for you, Miss.
I'll have the cranberry sweet and sweet potato fries.
Anything to dip the sweet potato fries in, like ranch, ketchup.
Ranch is fine.
Spicy elk burger.
How would you like it cooked?
Medium rare.
Medium rare.
No mayo.
No mayo.
Yes to bacon.
Yes to bacon.
And pub fries.
Alrighty.
Got to be different.
You guys aren't related, are you?
No, not at all.
Just a little. That's my brother.
Depends
That's
on
his
the
son.
Depends on the day.
Well,
And
depends
if
on
the
the
cops are
day.
involved.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, well, are you enjoying the beer?
Yep.
Alright,
There
we'll
you
leave a
go.
drink
Oh,
in
okay.
here just in case.
All right, sounds good. All right, thanks.
We'll be back in a little bit.
Now, if we want to get a second picture, we can always try something different.
I got the spicy elk
That's
burger.
true.
Along with Fred and Fred.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked good.
It sounded good. Yeah.
I was also looking at that Rue Ben with the.
Yeah, that looked
really
good, too. I like Rue.
And the fish and chips that she ordered. I like fish and chips.
Yeah. I don't think you can go wrong on that menu.
No. And then I saw the one thing that had the smoked chicken fries, chicken thighs with the
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that looked good. The salmon, I almost ordered a salad. I love big dinner
Oh
salad.
yeah, yeah. It's always good.
One of the casinos up by Rick we go to eat, they have a Cobb salad because I love blue cheese and everything. It's
Oh, yeah.
unbelievable. And you order it and it's just huge. You can't finish it.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the bowling alley, or is that the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't finish it. I always get it when I'm there. At least one of the meals.
I ate there once. It's good. I don't remember what I had, but
Here, I'm gonna make sure you get that's Tanya. And that's me. Now back to regularly scheduled program.
and that's on 3 sips of beer.
Wow. Here, Fred, you need some more beer?
That's why I like my GoPro. And I can edit it down, which I do with all the Sosa. Some are multiple days because she doesn't want to play, and then I'll do it, and I'll do it, and I just cut them and fade
Yeah.
in and switch them around.
I can still let you walk home. I'll text your sister and tell her to pick you up.
Yeah. Somebody here would take me home. Your mom likes me. She'd yell at you. She'd probably put you in your place.
Probably right.
I'll have to ask her that. Carol. Oh, that's good. Carol, Mike said he's going to make me walk home. Would you let him do that?
You know, it's
That
tough.
way.
Backfire.
I did. Hey.
Cheers.
Now we'll go more down that side of the table for a little while. I'll play with it till the food shows up.
Couldn't have planned that any better. I couldn't have planned that response. That was good, Mom.
Yeah. So I got tickets for the 3D Star Wars. I have to pick them up
I
yet.
gotta get mine yet.
They said the site crashed yesterday.
Oh my god.
Oh, that movie, whatever.com, it took me 4 attempts.
MovieTickets.com went down. Fandango was toast. I was trying to get it for the marathon down in Milwaukee where they're going to do them all. Couldn't get them.
I can
I'm
darken the camera.
I gotta
work
look,
just
get
fine.
home, look at
good.
my work schedule, see when I'm off, and I'm gonna go the first day I'm off.
I'm on
After it
vacation.
releases.
Right?
That was like Easter.
Vacation.
Grab one and have
It's not
split them
like
apart.
that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
like Easter. You can help yourself because that's what it was like.
I'll take
I'm gonna go
one.
run to the bathroom.
Okay.
Grab me a plate. I'm splitting these apart because there's not a lot.
I'm going to grab a dip or whatever that is.
Yeah, see, they're doubled up, so we're just pulling them off.
That makes sense. I'll take some of the mustard.
That's what I did. I just dumped it.
Looks like there are a couple other cheeses.
There ain't. The ones that are wrapped in bacon are doubles. We're pulling them apart because there's not a lot on it. Yeah, that's what.
Hurts?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll take the big batch.
We'll save enough so
There's another
everybody.
platter down there too. There's two orders. They got 2 orders of cheese curds, so we'll call this our half and that one the other half.
I don't know. This looks good.
It is.
Oh. Yeah, I told Lynn that if I.
Would you like some more cheese curds?
I told Lynn that if I had to work, that you may come down. Anyway, he goes, "Wow, he must have a more boring life than I do." He chuckles.
It's actually fun watching that stuff. I enjoy watching the basketball.
Hey, doofus,
Oh, we got one.
grab a chicken wing.
All right, I'm grabbing that one. Wing. I realized there were wings ordered. Have a wing order. I would gladly have a wing. I should pull wings out and make another round of my bacon wings. I don't know if it's ranch or blue cheese. I don't know. What is it, Fred?
I think it's ranch.
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 It's ranch. Why, you want it? There you go. I'll leave you a ranch.
Don, you're gonna grab any of these?
I don't know. We'll leave some here.
We should wait till she gets back. She hasn't.
Otherwise, I'm going to try one of the breaded ones. I'm grabbing the breaded one. And I'm going to do this to get me a little bit of whatever that is. I can't have chips yet. 2. I had tonsillectomy and...
No, and the game took like forever. And they turned into suckage at the end.
Came up with the stop when they needed it. That's a really good thing you can say. That was good. I know, right? Shit. See, everyone might have to brought some more browns. I would not have expected that to actually be an appetizer.
Right?
Yeah, he comes in the house and the dog hears him from the other room, comes walking around the corner.
I was puzzled because we were talking in the kitchen and he went out to the car. So I need to go out to the car for something. I called him when I got past 172.
And the dog ignored me. At that point, dog ignored me. When we came in, the dog must have heard me talking to him, and then she came home.
Yeah.
Heard noises like there's noises. I need to investigate. Oh, I haven't seen him in a while. Happy.
I heard she howled at you this morning.
Yeah. I was hearing her making noises while I was in the bathroom. This was the first time I heard that dog make noise. It was today. I thought, I'm like, that's something Lita likes.
she howls. If our neighbor's dog's out there, she'll howl if she wants to play.
Is that
or
normal for
you
a dog
ignore
to
it.
howl? That type of dog to howl?
Huskies,
they
you got
howl?
talkers or you don't have
Oh,
talkers.
okay.
You've been at his house.
If
You've
you've
heard the
got it-
Huskies next door.
If you got talkers, they
Okay.
howl all the time. Mine's not, but they'll howl when they
never
want to.
thought of the Huskies
They'll
howl.
howl when they want to play. They'll howl
Yeah.
when they.
Yeah, I was eating and she wanted food, so she started howling.
Well,
Yeah. If you ignore her, she'll howl at you.
Can't complain.
How's your record? That commercial I see.
pisses me off.
What?
My final countdown.
Oh.
I said a
As
couple
if
times
you're
in the
in Europe,
movie.
you like the final countdown because that's what you do.
And that old lady at the end.
I was also a fan of the Luke McCown backup commercials. Yes, the backup generators.
Verizon.
Yeah. If it only had a chance, I bet it could do really well. I got one in Detroit. Pre-sale starts tomorrow. I'm contemplating. I'll drive to Detroit. It's only 3 hours from
Did I ever
Buffalo.
tell you about the time I tried to surprise Mike with concert tickets and somebody ruined it? Did I ever tell you about that time?
He's like, I wonder what concert's coming around. I said, well, Styx and Bowler.
I knew as soon as I stopped texting him, he was online checking anyway, so I knew it was. I just had to say that, Fred.
He didn't know. He goes, well, it's got to be a concert. Who's around? I said, well, Styx and Bowler.
Oh, God, that was funny.
I won't say no to this weekend.
I managed to find a band coming to Chicago that he hasn't seen yet.
Oh, really? Who's
I
that?
didn't know that existed.
I know, I was impressed. I just happen to be checking, since I got the Rush tickets, like I've been getting emails that usually
Oh,
filter
yeah.
up that I don't look at.
Yeah.
Happened to open up like Iron Maiden coming to Chicago April 6th. Text Dad, Iron Maiden's coming to United Center April 6th. It's like, sounds like a plan.
I should have slapped you for not telling me and asking me.
Yeah, he was the first thought.
Because I had to go into that too. And
I'll tell you when Muse announces Chicago.
and the funny thing about it is I checked later
Contemplating
today, they
Detroit.
actually went on sale. All that was left was up in the area where you were, right? Or the floor.
At least we got them together instead of Rush. We were a triangle.
We actually got good seats for this one.
Yeah, that's
Because
good.
I bought them in a pre-sale. He says, can you get them? I got to work that day.
I knew I was working when they were going on sale, so I'm like, hey,
Yeah.
go online, buy them, we'll pay
And then I
them.
found that one of the things I could do it through, I had an account with already. So
There you go.
I took my time and looked, and I went to the second level, so it's just up off the floor,
Oh,
about
okay.
halfway back from the stage, row 7, seats 1 and 2.
Well, that's pretty good, yeah.
Okay.
I got the bigger version from a place out in Jersey.
Okay.
Arrived this morning a little after 11.
Yeah, I'm claiming the bed mom's using.
So you got a real bed at home?
Yeah, then I'll have a real bed for the spare room.
Just gotta get it home now.
That should break down to get
Yeah, it's just the frame.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the frame and buy them.
And the frame is resizable, so you go to normal twin, it's got the extra long.
That's what. I really don't care as far as
Like IPAs?
Yeah.
You want to try the green IPA? That'll work. The green 19 IPA. He said what he didn't have, and that's not one of them. So we'll try the green 19 IPA. You try the green 19 IPA. And
Sounds like more root beer, yeah.
Yep. Somebody likes the root beer.
So definitely has fruit.
Yep. Well, that's why I told her drink what she wants.
Wait, wrong quarterback. It's coming.
Yeah, and then I'll worry about drinking water after this one.
Moving it away.
I forgot my blood sugar pills this morning anyways. It'll
I
be
figured I'm
high.
going to take my nap to switch to nights and then I'll drive after I get
Oh,
out.
there you go.
I usually take about 3-4 hour nap, wake up at like 2 in the morning,
Okay.
stay up until 9. And I can take some NyQuil and pass out. I usually sleep right
Oh, there
okay.
you go. That works.
The shrimp, the jalapeno shrimp pasta, I thought about it. So did I.
But I saw this and I'm
This
like,
just sounded too good.
this just sounded too good.
I agree. And that's where we all went a little bit different.
Talking about your 119 here for the picture.
Elk burgers.
Is that sound effect going to be on there?
There you go, you're my boy.
Elk burger.
Please keep it on there.
We're the last platter.
I would.
You want me to? I'll walk down and film all their food. You want me to?
What?
Walk down there and film all their food?
Might as well. Might as well.
Sure, Fred, go for it.
Elk burger number 2. We're doing a flyby of everybody's food. Flyby of everybody's food. Looks like sausages.
Yep.
I got a spicy elk burger. Walleye. I got a spicy elk burger. I'll get yours when your food comes. Oh, we're coming in for landing. Rick got walleye.
How was the bread? Good.
Is it good?
What? Same thing they have. Yeah. Yes, it's probably going to take all my place that you can steal. Want a pickle?
She's younger, she wins.
A pickle?
What's a pickle?
She got flipped off.
I'm number 1.
Are you? That is awesome.
I know, right?
Way to go, Brad.
Here comes the last one.
That was so funny. I'm gonna fly by and
Your
they'd say what they
dad's,
got.
look at your dad's face. It's kind of like,
I'm good at it.
You should get one of those drones.
Yeah, they do make multiple quadcopter drones that work with the GoPros.
Make that breakfast burritos again.
I just got to chew the bread or the toast enough to make sure it's soft.
So do I. I'm actually gonna try to sleep in my bed tonight instead of the chair.
I just like the fact I've been waking up and I'm not feeling exhausted anymore. That's what Fred was saying. I was jealous of that. No. I thought that was a very nice person.
That leak.
How are the first couple bites down here tasting?
Good.
Delicious.
really good. Thank you.
Beautiful.
I don't know if first is the word I'd use to describe the bites I'm taking.
Oh,
He was just trying to be nice.
Try this.
Thank you. I didn't figure you would. That's fine. 11's meant for you anyway with the fish. Other than to set it on top of this.
Does she want this pickle?
You want Uncle Fred's pickle?
What?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, she likes it.
Salmon with me all the time on the weekends now. I do a baked salmon with lemon pepper. She loves it. I'm sure we'll eat my fries now. I know it's a fish.
I always make sure I got bagel dogs. Now I've been liking the removable cheeseburger.
Oh. Is that?
Then we get the beef tips and gravy.
Oh, okay.
Crab cakes I like.
Yeah.
I got some of those at home right now.
I bought the pumpkin spice. Ice cream.
I was looking at that.
I haven't tried it yet, but it looked interesting. I was going to order them. I like the Rocky Road or the sea salt and caramel.
That was good. Yeah, I got a sea salt caramel as well. Yeah, that was good.
But then I saw that pumpkin one.
Yeah,
I'm like, that sounds interesting, so I ordered it. A lot of times I just buy their normal sundae cones because that's a little piece of ice cream, but it's so huge it's hard to fit in the freezer.
Those little pouches they have during the summer are nice too. The ice cream that they have, those are good too.
Yeah, I saw you pick Bleed up from school when you checked in there.
Yep.
After checking in at Shopko.
Yep. I had time to kill.
And then he saw you and he's like,
Yep.
and I'm like, what?
It's the first time I've checked in with Rick in 4 months. I said, yeah, that's right. Well, we were in Vegas.
I don't have Rick on mine. I should add him. We'll get our bill, then we can leave. Oh, we gotta pay the bill.
Oh, that was good.
Yep.
I think I'll come back here and get this elk burger again. Or maybe that loop in.
Oh, Zellberger was awesome.
That looked really good, didn't it?
Yeah.
That though looked really
It
good.
is really good. That's zucchini bread. It's really good.
That's zucchini bread?
Yeah, it's on zucchini bread.
Oh, wow.
It's really good.
I had some zucchini bread yesterday. Doug at work made some.
I was watching on the food channel, they were replacing chicken and waffles, but the waffles, they made a batter of the stuffing.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm like, oh man, that would be really good, I bet. You know, and you put the turkey, the potatoes, and gravy and cranberries all on. That would be really good.
I don't think that time's right.
I love,
No, it's been like that forever since we got here.
now we'll go the other way.
Box for the
Yes,
cranberry
please. Can I get a box?
For sure. May I take these 2 plates
Yep.
away, gentlemen?
Some of those cupcakes. You didn't even think of Fred to bring. Yeah, I just thought of that.
Your frat brothers enjoyed them all yesterday, or Sunday.
Oh, that was not nice of
It's all
you.
coming over.
There's 9 guys. Wow.
popular, I figured I'd stop and make another recording.
Nice.
And grilled out.
Easier to edit the small process in smaller
Rake
chunks.
and steak.
Yeah.
Bacon steak.
I have a boom smoker, so is rake and steak.
That works.
And they were all quite happy with their steaks.
Who all showed up?
Well, Cameron and Mitch, of course.
Yeah.
And Mike came at the very end. God, who the hell else was there? Who's the guy who works at the radio station?
Alex.
He was there. He's going to leave for a shift.
Okay.
God, I can't think who was all there. And they pretty much all stayed for the game then.
Okay.
So we watched the Packer game. We timed this meal to be ready for the game.
That works.
That worked out good.
Yeah, we had maple bacon cupcakes at halftime.
That your uncle didn't even think to bring you that
No, I
left
never even gave it a
over.
thought.
I see how it is.
I chew his ass
Well,
off.
last night we had
Really
pulled
good.
pork, baked beans, and my baked potato
I
salad.
gave Lee that maple bacon cupcake last night. Did you eat it?
And they're probably just gonna sit on his counter for the next couple days, and you could have
Oh,
had.
just to let you know, Mike, I did this butt that I had for that thing in that electric smoker because I couldn't deal with a charcoal smoker with my
I really
arm.
thought about getting that electric one.
If I had a choice now, I think I'd buy the one charbroil one that I can hook up through Wi-Fi to my computer and monitor it. It's
No,
like,
we were the only ones that had pickles. Yes, you ate all three of our pickles.
but I got my charcoal smokers, but I figured for something quick and easy, I'd get that electric and hook it up. And I've done ribs and chicken and, you know, we get pork steaks, so I do them in the smoker, pork chops.
And the entire top surface.
And then I'm like, well, we needed to do this, and he wasn't coming in, and after stuff for last night, so I'm like, during the week,
Basically, it cost
the
me
weather was going to be nice, and Doreen had to carry the stuff because I was weight restricted till
Got the
yesterday.
tops, they were on sale, and they cut them to order for me because they didn't have what
I
I
did
wanted.
it for the first time, and it's
Feedback.
but what I like is when I do it on my main smoker, the charcoal one, I actually have a heated unit that's got a fan and you hook up with a thermocouple that pumps air to keep the temperature. And then I've got a wireless thermometer that I can hook up and broadcast into the house. Well, this one has a probe built into the smoker, so I just unhooked it and stuck it in the big pork one. I can go out and check the temp whenever. Once it got to the point, I never always go by it. It gets close, I take a fork, I stick it in, and I go like this, and
Yeah.
it breaks and stuff.
Yeah.
Or if the bone's to the side, if I pull the bone, it comes out, it's done.
I would have texted Cameron after your
Then I made chili on Sunday because we were shopping for something. I said, chili sounds good. So then we had them over on Sunday. And then Doreen went with Dad over on Monday. Goes, well, since you got going to Legion on Tuesday, you come over for dinner tomorrow night. We'll have a special
Okay.
dinner for you. Then we got here, then we told them we canceled this Legion stuff because we're taking everybody out here. I said, geez. Because Rick even said that right away, we'll invite Gene. Well, why not?
Yeah.
And then they were going to go to the Legion together, so instead they came. Why not? It's good food.
Yeah, it's very good.
My dad likes this place. I like this place. I haven't been here in a while. Last time I had a steak here, it was really good.
the whole family here.
Well, I haven't been eating steaks a lot lately. I used to eat them once or twice a week.
I had steak twice this week because
But I got a nice T-bone in the freezer, which I think's going to get grilled sometime this week.
so his was lunch yesterday.
That works.
So yeah, so I made chili Sunday, and it came out better than I made
Like
it.
at home, like
It's
in
can't
bed,
come
like,
out better than I've ever made it.
Really?
And I really didn't
I don't do
change
much when I
No.
work.
What do you put in your chili?
a little bit of everything.
Okay.
I don't have a ton of time off.
I think I used one extra bottle of beer, and that might have been it.
That's why I was asking for not being on your game, any of our games.
But then I used 3 squares of it.
Yeah.
I used dark chocolate with pepper in,
Jeremy.
and I normally use 2 squares, but I used 3 because it was
Yeah, I
extra.
don't know. Yeah, like
And then always brown sugar. Because you got to balance the acid of the
Yeah.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, people get heartburn
I
so
know
easily.
you know. I know you know. But there's been days like I'll get out at like 7:15. There's days I'll stay till 9.
some wall stuff to go to small?
Because it's hard to put that in without looking at it.
Yeah.
There was a bunch in like the little pouch behind the driver's seat. Had like a crap load in there.
Yeah, it's optimized to handle 2 devices. So it's 2 USB ports or the SD reader too.
Oh, it's got SD.
Yeah, I got SD card slot too.
Mine's got aux, one aux, one USB.
And the Bluetooth as well, so I can pull music off my phone.
I haven't hooked my phone up Bluetooth yet,
But I did right away.
I've been lazy and haven't cared.
I did it at the dealership. Bluetooth my phone.
I got my car the day before I left for Shreveport, so my experimenting with the car is when I took it for a drive up to Green Bay, right after I got back. Well,
Except for Lita. She's not a pig. She had
I have
food left.
leftovers.
Oh yeah, you're not. Tanya's also not a pig. She's got leftovers too. The rest of us, no. I need to put this on YouTube then too. Crap. Hold up. Here's how you pour this
Action
crap.
shot.
Perfection.
The beer meister.
Perfection. Was dead. Well, we're gonna be signing off now because I don't feel like starting it up again. So.